cold, but it feels so good, guys. Really, really good. So take a look at what I'm doing. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be taking care of the areas around the eyes. We're going to be getting rid of dark under eye circles, wrinkles, eye bags, and puffy eyes, and also tired eyes. I have this amazing remedy for you that you can use to help to get rid of the dark circles. This remedy is made up of wonderful natural ingredients. So if you're interested in this video, continue watching. Now, one of my favorite ingredients to use for dark under eye circles, eye bags, and puffy eyes is parsley leaves. Parsley is a well-known herb to use in some of your favorite dishes. However, it is also beneficial to the skin. It has properties that will help to clear pigmentation on the skin, such as dark spots and blemishes, and most of all, dark under eye circles. Our next ingredient is the cucumber, which is a very popular ingredient for using on the eyes. Cucumber has beneficial properties to clear the dark spots and also to get rid of the eye bags, the wrinkles and fine lines around the eyes, and also will help to cool the eyes. If you have tired eyes, the cucumber is going to help tremendously. Our next ingredient is chamomile tea. And I'm using a tea bag in this recipe. Chamomile tea is great for getting rid of dark circles, spots, and blemishes on the skin. Not only that, chamomile tea have properties that will help to reduce puffiness under your eyes. Our next ingredient is some vegetable glycerine. However, you can choose to use some almond oil, argan oil. You can even choose to use some olive oil in this recipe. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to brew the chamomile tea, and I'm just going to pour about a half a cup of water on the tea bag, and I'm going to set it aside to brew for about 5 minutes. You want to make this strong, so you don't need to use a lot of water, no more than half a cup of water. Now for the cucumber, I'm using about a quarter of a large cucumber. Now there's two ways to prepare the cucumber. You can choose to grate the cucumber or you can choose to blend. We're not going to peel the cucumber because the peel of the cucumber have a lot of wonderful benefits that is great to get rid of the dark under eye circles. So you're going to make sure to wash your cucumber thoroughly and then chop for blending. So just chop this cucumber up. If you have a powerful blender, you do not need to do this step. I have a small blender, so I prefer to chop. Now once I chop my cucumber, I'm going to place my cucumber in the blender for blending. Now let's put this aside before we blend and work on the parsley. Now here is the parsley, and you're going to be generous with the parsley because the parsley doesn't really have a lot of juice. So just use your discretion with the parsley. I'm going to blend the stem along with the leaves, okay? So I'm blending everything. Let me give this a little chop since my blender is very small. And if you really want measurement, this is about a cup of loosely cut parsley leaves. All right, so I'm just going to grab this and just stuff this in the blender with the cucumber. Remember our chamomile tea that has been brewing? We are going to just pour this chamomile tea in the cup along with the cucumber. Now, I don't really like to waste my chamomile tea, so I'm just going to open this tea bag atop of this. Not to worry, we're going to strain this when we're done. So just open the tea bag and get all that goodness out. Now, very important, guys, you want to make sure the chamomile tea was brewed and cool. So you want to make the chamomile tea a couple of minutes or so ahead so that it could brew and fully cool. So if you want, you could also make it overnight, okay? Now, after blending, we're going to strain. Just pour it in. So just strain. So here we have our wonderful mix of wonderful ingredient. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use some vegetable glycerin. Now, if you do not have vegetable glycerin, as I stated earlier, use an oil that is great for dark circles, such as almond oil or argan oil, or even some olive oil in this recipe. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of vegetable glycerin. And I'm just going to mix this in. Just blend well. You can also choose to add some witch hazel. You can add some rose water. Just make it your own at this stage, okay? So next, you're going to need a couple of cotton pads. I like to use the cotton pads, and I like these big ones because they cover the eyes completely. If you don't have these big puff, use the ones you have. If you don't have cotton pads at all, you can choose to use a soft piece of cotton cloth. Just cut them in small pieces about this size so you could use it over your eyes, okay? All right, so the next thing that you're gonna need along with these cotton pads is a Ziplocker bag, or even a small plastic container with a tight cover. And this Ziplocker is a little too big, but this is what I have. So I'm going to place my cotton pads in my Ziplocker, and I'm making them in pairs, okay? So that's 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pairs, 4 pairs. Now, if you have more, you could do about 6 pairs with this solution. So once I place my cotton pads in the bag, I'm just going to take my solution and I'm going to pour it in. And it's going to soak up all of this wonderful goodness. And then I'm just going to close my bag. Now next you're going to place this in your refrigerator, and you can keep this in your refrigerator for about 7 to 10 days. It's going to be just fine. So this is enough to last you for a week or up to 10 days. This is best used at least 3 to 4 times per week. You don't have to be making each time you need, since you have the ready-made one. The first time you're going to use it, let it cool for about 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator before you use it, okay? So I'm going to place this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to use this wonderful goodness to get rid of your dark circles, your puffy eyes, and your eye bags, and also, guys, your wrinkles and fine lines, and just basically giving yourself a wonderful treatment for your eyes. Now take a look at my under eyes. Around my eyes, just the entire area of my eyes. And as you can see, this is what they look like right now. And with the treatment, I'm going to try to make them look a little better. However, I'm going to be using the treatment on just one side, just for you to see the effectiveness of this remedy. Okay? So take a look. This is it. My face is totally cleaned. And now I'm going to use the treatment. Now here is the bag with the goodness, guys, and all I need from this is just 2 treatment pads, just 2 pads. So you're gonna make sure to wash your hands, and this has been cooling in the refrigerator. I think I have this in my refrigerator, to be honest, for about 6 hours. Okay, now I'm dipping in and I'm reaching for 2 pads. So just squeeze the excess. Do not squeeze out all the goodness. And now here it is, nice and cold. And you're going to use this and you're going to place it over the eyes. Now, guys, I just said that I'm going to do one side and I took 2 out. I only need 1 today. So let's put 1 back. since I need you guys to see the effectiveness of the remedy. So I'm going to cover up. I'm gearing up to put this on because it's very cold. So you're just going to place it right over your eyes. Home. Cold. Cold. But feels so good, guys. Really, really good. So take a look at what I'm doing. I'm just applying it to the area by pressing it on. Really nice. Really cool. And once this is done, I'm going to leave it there for about 30 minutes for it to penetrate deep into the skin, for the remedy to plump the skin up, to get rid of the dark circles, and also to ease the tiredness of my eyes. Not only that, this is also going to get rid of the wrinkles and fine lines, and on top of that, it is very relaxing. So I'm going to just lay back right here for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to come back with the result. So after about 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, just take your hands and tap it, just press it on. Oh guys, do you realize I will have to do this for another 30 minutes? After I do this side just for the demonstration, I definitely will have to go and do the other side. Anyway, I really want you guys to see the results, so it's not a problem for me to do this for an hour. As a matter of fact, I enjoy doing this, so it's all good. Okay guys, I have been wearing this patch on my eyes for about 30 minutes, give and take a few minutes more, and I'm gonna remove it for you to see my result. And sleeping now, guys, to be honest. Just sitting with this closing my eyes, sleepy. Anyway, let me remove for you to see. Okay. Now take a look. Ooh. Wow. This is crazy, guys. It's not completely gone. You could still see a little, darkness right there, but for 30 minutes, guys. And this is what I love so much about the parsley mixed with any of these fabulous ingredients. Look for yourself. Can you see, guys? You gotta try this. This is like a no joke, okay? This is like a no joke. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I'm not sure how it coming across on your end, but on my end, I'm definitely, this is the untreated and this is the treated. Up close, I can't come any closer to the camera. Oh, wow. Amazing. Whew. So there you have it, guys. What are you waiting for? Give this remedy a try. You basically have absolutely nothing to lose but everything to gain. And if you do not have dark under eye circles, if you're just looking to just treat that area, which you should be doing anyway, then just make this, put it in your fridge, and as you see, it's very convenient, because once you make it, it will go for about 7 to 10 days, and you just have to go and take your pads out. Now guys, do not reuse. Once you take one pad out after using it, you're gonna discard. Do not wash it out and reuse it. Just use it and discard it, okay? And give it a try and come back and leave a comment. Let me know if this worked for you, especially for those out there with severe dark under eye circles, severe eye bags. I want you to try this remedy. Do a before and after picture for me. However, give it a while. This really give me great result, great result, and that is why I tend to reach for this whenever my eyes is looking looking a mess. I'm going to be using this all week because I have not been, you know, really taking care of my under eyes as I should. And you're going to see because I'm going to come back on with no makeup on. And especially for those of you who follow my channel, you're going to notice, well, most of you already know when I use this, it works wonder. I just make a new blend by adding new stuff to it, and I'm always playing around. But the main ingredient in this is the parsley leaves, and you can go and research the parsley leaves and the effect it have and getting rid of dark under eye circle, eye bags, and puffy eyes, and also tired eyes, because this is no joke, guys. This is the untreated and this is the treated, and you could definitely see this eye is wide awake. This one is looking a little tired and a little sleepy, but this one, without even blinking, look at it. It's wide awake. It's brightened, like ready to take the day. Okay, so it's amazing. Now I'm looking how droopy looking this one is. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna treat my other eyes, give it a try, and as I said, come back and comment and let me know how well or what you really think about this wonderful, this amazing remedy for your dark circles, puffy eyes, eye bags, and wrinkles and fine lines. Bye, guys.